On September 18, 2025, U.S. President Donald Trump completed his historic second state visit to the United Kingdom. The visit included a royal welcome, high-level political talks, and major trade agreements. Let's take a detailed look at what happened during this landmark trip. Royal welcome. President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump were greeted at Windsor Castle by King Charles III and Queen Camilla. The welcome was marked by a grand military parade, horse-drawn carriages, and a royal banquet. The event drew worldwide attention as Trump became the first U.S. president to be invited for two state visits to the U.K. The royal reception showcased centuries-old British traditions, with soldiers in full ceremonial dress and a 41-gun salute in honor of the visiting president. The atmosphere combined grandeur and diplomacy, symbolizing the strong, special relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom. Trade agreements. During the visit, President Trump and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer signed a major trade deal known as the Tech Prosperity Deal. This agreement promises $204 billion in investment by U.S. companies in the UK over the next decade. Key sectors include artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and nuclear energy. Leading companies like Microsoft, Nvidia, and Blackstone are part of this agreement, bringing thousands of new jobs to the UK. Analysts have called this deal historic, as it significantly strengthens economic ties between the two countries. The deal also emphasizes cooperation in green energy and sustainable technologies, reflecting global trends toward environmental responsibility. Both leaders highlighted that the partnership will foster innovation and create long-term economic growth for both nations. Political discussions. Alongside economic talks, Trump and Starmer discussed pressing global issues. Topics included the ongoing Ukraine conflict and the recent tensions in Gaza. Trump publicly criticized Russian President Vladimir Putin and called for the release of prisoners in Gaza. He emphasized that peace and stability in the Middle East are essential for global security. Prime Minister Starmer expressed support for continued dialogue and international cooperation to resolve conflicts peacefully. The discussions highlighted the United States and the UK's shared commitment to defending democratic values while maintaining strong diplomatic channels with global powers. Protests and public reaction. Trump's visit was not without controversy. Thousands of protesters gathered in London and Windsor to express their opposition. Many held Palestinian flags and chanted slogans against Trump's policies in the Middle East. The protests were peaceful for the most part, though police presence was high to ensure safety. Demonstrators criticized both the U.S. president's foreign policy and the ceremonial extravagance surrounding the visit. Despite protests, the overall public engagement reflected how globally impactful Trump's visit was. Media outlets reported live updates from both royal events and street demonstrations, highlighting the contrasting perspectives of celebration and dissent. Cultural and social highlights. The visit also included cultural events showcasing UK heritage. Trump attended a royal garden party, toured historic sites, and met with British business leaders. The First Lady participated in charity events focused on children and education, further emphasizing the diplomatic and humanitarian aspects of the trip. The royal banquet included traditional British cuisine, with dishes selected to honor both US and UK culinary traditions. Trump reportedly praised the beautiful arrangements and expressed admiration for British culture and history. Economic and global impact. Experts suggest that the Tech Prosperity Deal will have far-reaching implications. Analysts predict increased investments in AI startups, nuclear power projects, and renewable energy initiatives across the UK. This visit also signals stronger transatlantic cooperation at a time when global markets face volatility. The agreement could also encourage other nations to strengthen trade partnerships with the U.S., creating a ripple effect in international diplomacy and business. Conclusion. President Trump's second state visit to the UK was a blend of tradition, diplomacy, and economic ambition. From the royal welcome at Windsor Castle to the signing of multi-billion-dollar trade deals, the visit reinforced the special relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom. Political discussions addressed global conflicts and emphasized shared values, while protests highlighted public concerns and the importance of democratic expression. Cultural events and royal ceremonies added a memorable dimension, showing how international diplomacy often intertwines with history and tradition. Overall, the visit left a lasting impact on international relations, trade, and public discourse. It was a historic event that will be remembered for years to come, both for its achievements and its controversies. Key takeaways for viewers. Trump became the first U.S. president invited for two state visits to the UK. $204 billion trade deal signed, focusing on AI, quantum computing, and nuclear energy. Global conflicts like Ukraine and Gaza were key discussion points. Thousands protested, reflecting contrasting public opinions. Royal ceremonies and cultural events highlighted the historic significance of the visit.